Yeah, nice job. A couple of little things on here, just like for timing's sake. You guys practice this with a metronome? Good. Anytime we have the ba, ba, ba pattern, like measure 3, measure 7, it happens throughout the piece. It tends to rush a little bit. So just be real careful about the timing on that. The other thing about, are you guys in the jazz band?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You play pretty well. You should be. So the thing about swing style is all about moving your ear, and everything that is longer than an eighth note needs to have some kind of accent on it. And there's some of them you're doing really well, but you want to work on being a little bit more consistent with it too. Like that very first thing where you do that pyramid, bum 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 bum, forte piano on every single one of those. And then when you start to bring things up, have you heard that before?
Well, we hadn't thought about that actually.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's the best thing you can do to get the idea of the style on this. Go out to YouTube and listen to the Count Basie Orchestra.
Yeah.
Pick a tune. Doesn't matter. Just go listen to them because they're the best.
Because there's a recording on YouTube, but we're pretty sure it's a bunch of classical guys just like sight reading it. And it doesn't.
I know there's some good recordings of this quartet out there, so you may have to do some searching to find it, but there is some good stuff out there. But really, listen into big bands, current big bands like Gordon Goodwin or Vanguard Jazz Orchestra. Pick a big band to listen to and kind of get their style, and that's because that's what this is. It's a jazz piece. And listening to how they do all of the sustained stuff, even some of the shorter stuff. But really and truly, anything that you articulate that is longer than an eighth note needs to be like a forte piano. And that's really going to help the style with this. As you guys are working on your dynamics, like the very last note, you guys did a great job of doing the dynamics together and doing that crescendo together. It doesn't always happen throughout the piece. So that's going to be the next step. So when you take this on and you're playing for somebody that's going to judge you harder than I'm going to judge you, they're going to be super, super picky. So whenever you're doing any of that stuff, just listen to each other. Make sure we're all doing the same thing. And who's in charge of crescendos? Barry player, all the time. Yeah, the bottom voice is always going to be the person that leads the charge as far as volume goes. So make sure you balance to him. And you make them balance to you. All right? So you get to be the volume knob of the entire quartet. Cool? Nice job, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.